And now, the general weather around Alaska.
A flood warning continues for the Kenai River through Sunday, and that's downstream from Ski Lac Lake. And for flooding could occur or is occurring or imminent along all those areas, again, downstream from Ski Lac Lake, and that's out through Sunday. And satellite imagery showing something of a break here across the southeast coast today as a heavier rain moved through. Another band coming in with keeping it areas of rain extending up along the North Gulf Coast into Prince William Sound, areas of the Kenai Peninsula. Then more of a scattered shower condition out here to the southwest, basically dry through the central interior. And then this band up here bringing some light rain to the north slope today on out to the Arctic coast. And not much out over the Bering Sea here. Some kind of a little bit of cloudiness there from the Pribilofs down toward the Aleutians. And then the cloud shield with the next system pushing eastward will bring increase in the wind and rain into the western Bering and the Aleutians later today, or tonight, later tonight and tomorrow. Otherwise, on the chart here, we got a weak low there near Dillingham, northern Bristol Bay, giving some shower activity here over the southwest interior. Areas of rain and showers across the inland areas of southern Alaska with this front producing some light rain up in towards, say, Seward, through the Barren Islands, back into Kamishak Bay and the North Gulf Coast. And again, the precipitation tapering off over the Panhandle, dry in the central interior, areas of rain for the Brooks Range out to the Arctic coast, and high pressure here in advance of this next system out to the west that you can see pulls eastward here, with the front bringing rain and wind into the western Bering Sea and the Aleutians, drying out over Adak and Atka, but still some shower activity possible for the Fox Islands, Alaska Peninsula. Then a little bit more numerous showers for Bristol Bay, with that weak low tracking northeastward. Areas of rain and showers south central Alaska and the Copper River Basin with snow at the higher elevations, still dry over the central interior. Then the northern Kobuk, Koyukuk Valleys, Noatak Valley, Kotzebue Sound, Seward Peninsula, seeing areas of rain all the way out to the Arctic coast with some snow in the Brooks Range. And the Panhandle, periods of rain or showers over the central and southern southeast coast. Pretty light though, maybe dry up here over the Lynn Canal Glacier Bay area. This next storm tomorrow, Wednesday, tracks northeastward here into the southwestern Gulf of Alaska, and that will bring an increased wind and rain, especially for the central and north coast of the Panhandle late in the day. Same thing for the North Gulf Coast here. Look for increasing wind and rain, mainly offshore areas there, but some of that will wrap back into Kodiak Island. Showers across much of interior Alaska, a little more widely scattered here over the northeast interior, and a little bit more prevalent here toward the west coast. And a weak system here near St. Lawrence Island, producing areas of light rain, fog, and drizzle there down to the Pribilofs. That next front bringing wind and rain into the central Aleutians with some clearing here for the eastern Aleutians and Alaska Peninsula. And then on Thursday, you can see that front makes a pretty good jog to the east here with a low tracking just southeast of Savunga there, and the front making landfall along the southwest coast early in the afternoon with rain spreading in advance of that into the Kuskokwim Valley. This low keeping south central Alaska cloudy and occasionally wet, periods of rain across the Kenai Peninsula from Cook Inlet and the Susitna Valley. Rain possibly heavy at times with gusty winds for the North Gulf Coast here. Rain and wind into the Panhandle. And this next system here, that'll bring some heavier rain into the southern southeast coast Thursday afternoon into Thursday evening. And from there, looking at low temperatures down that way for tonight, 40s to near 50. Otherwise, 30s and 40s over just about the remainder of interior Alaska, and near 40 there for St. Lawrence Island, 40 to 45 for the Bering Sea and the Aleutians. Highs for tomorrow, mid to upper 50s, central and eastern interior areas, and in the mid 50s generally for south central Alaska, 50s to lower 60s for the Panhandle, mid 50s Kodiak Island, and upper 40s to lower 50s for the Bering Sea and the Aleutians, and in the 40s for the Arctic coast and North Slope. And then that'll be followed by lows in the 30s and 40s over a good portion of the interior areas. Milder though for the Panhandle, 40s to near 50, mid-40s for Kodiak Island, near 40 Bristol Bay, and generally in the 40s for the Bering Sea and the Aleutian. And for the highs, Thursday afternoon, we've got 50s again, interior Alaska, just about everywhere south of the Brooks Range, north of the Brooks Range, 40s on out to the Arctic coast, northern Bering Sea, mid-50s for the Aleutians, and about the same for the Panhandle, lower 60s down around Craig, Klawock, Heidelberg, and 50s elsewhere. And looking at the 6 to 10 day temperature outlook here for the 18th to 22nd of September, a little bit above normal there for Arctic Village, otherwise near normal here for the remainder of northern Alaska, and chance of below normal temperatures here for the southern part of the state, including the Panhandle. Precipitation outlook, September 18th through 22nd. Probably a little above normal here, possibly here for the southeast interior areas, and lesser chances of it being above normal precipitation-wise as you head north and northwest here, and about the same for the Panhandle.